Hey guys, what's going on? It's King Clutch here, and today, guys, we are back on the NBA 2K20. Today, what I'm going to be talking to you guys about is what I feel like are the best badges for any type of two-way build here in 2K. This year, this is what I'm sitting at as a 95. Now, obviously, if I was a 99, add 4 to all these, and that's what we would be at. So I feel like these badges can be used in any type of two-way build. Obviously, if you have a different two-way build and different badge restrictions, it's going to be a little bit different. But generally, this is what we're going to have. What I'd say you would have. Now, I don't have all of my shooting badges. Those I already know what I'm going to get. I just don't know the levels yet. But this is, we got, a total of 61 badges here. This is, just the base build of this. So to start off, guys, we're going to go into the finishing badges. Now, I love all of these finishing badges. I feel like they're great. Obviously, you're going to want contact finisher. That's a no-brainer. You want that on gold. Now, I've experimented with these a few other times between the levels of Slithery Finisher, Relentless, Giant Slayer, and Consistent. Like I've tried it with Giant Slayer on silver, Relentless on silver, Slithery Finisher on bronze. Tried it back and forth, and I feel like this is probably the best make out for this. With Contact Finisher being gold, you're not going to change that. Fancy Footwork just for hop steps. When you're a smaller guard, you're going to want to do more hop steps. That's just because most of the time that gives you that glitchy animation where you end up dunking on someone or get past somebody, get past the center. That is definitely helpful. Slithery Finisher, more just to when you do layups, you have a better chance of making them because you're missing the contact from the rim. Consistent, again, just helps in general. Something is more contested, even if you hit it full white on a layup, it still has a better chance. It has poorly released layups, but it comes with every single time. No matter if you mistime it by much at all, you can miss it just barely, and it'll still help with that on bronze. That's why I have that there. Giant Slayer and Consistent kind of work together. Where when you're going up for the layups, you're able to do that there. So I have that on bronze, Relentless on bronze to help finish and not as well get as tired. So that's what I got for those finishing badges. Now on to the shooting badges. I only have 4 right now. I have difficult shots and quick draw. Now what I plan on putting the other ones on, I plan on putting difficult shots up to gold, Deadeye on I think silver or bronze, and then catch and shoot, and that would be close to what I would be at. And then if not, I would probably add either Hot Zone Hunter, or Rage Extender. Difficult shots, just for the reason that's pretty much all I shoot with this build are floating twos. And maybe some step backs here and there, and catch and shoot for corners, threes, Deadeye just to help with any sort of shooting. I just feel like these are probably, with this, not with having a limited number of shooting badges to have, I just feel like what I'm going to do the most is what I should have the badges for. Being catch and shoot, difficult shots, quick draw, probably Deadeye, and then either Hot Zone Hunter, or Range Extender. But if you know your jump shot, shooting again isn't that bad. I just hardly do it because I'd rather pass the ball. Now for playmaking, guys, there's a few ways you can do this. I've experimented with this multiple times. I like this a lot, how I have this right now with Hall of Fame Floor General to help everyone out. Hall of Fame Handles for Days, Quick First Step, and Space Creator. Hall of Fame Space Creator helps a lot with just step backs in general. So if you do any step backs, that'll help. You got Bronze Stop and Go, Bronze Tight Handles, and Silver Unpluckable. Now what I have experimented with is putting Downhill on. Downhill is very, very nice. I've done that between mixing with that from Floor General to Downhill. Like tried to go gold and gold, or silver and silver, or gold and bronze, or whichever way. But I feel like Floor General helps, if you're the point guard on the team and nobody else has it, you're better off putting it. Downhill is very nice, though, for this build because it definitely helps you dunk in transition. Downhill is really weird. It says it helps in transition, but I've noticed it just helps in general. So it helps with your speed with the ball. If you have the ball, even if it's not a fast break situation. And then all the rest of these playmaking badges, I feel like, are pretty self-explanatory. Most playmaking builds are going to have these. The other ones aren't necessary. Also, if you want, you could put Flashy Passer on Hall of Fame if you had extra spots. I feel like for a two-way build, this is definitely nice. And obviously, if you're running Pro-Am, and if you're playing the 2 with this build, the defending badges, I honestly feel like these are great. Like 20, I feel like is amazing for this build, guys. For these, I've seen multiple people do this a different amount of ways, and I have messed with this multiple times. So Clamps, I left on Hall of Fame. That is one I'm not moving. Intimidator, I'd leave on Hall of Fame. I'm not moving. The ones that I've messed with is you really don't need Tireless Defender. I just put it on there to help. It's just one of those things that I feel like if you don't have the stamina bars, you just want it. And then it makes you, especially Park, if you're running around trying to steal the ball and things, having this, it helps you obviously not get as tired, and then you can, exert more of your energy on offense that way. I have Chase Down Artist on gold. I've tried putting this on Hall of Fame and it works just as well. I would say go silver or higher with this. With Chase Down Artist, I'd say if you have 20 badges, put it on either silver or gold or Hall of Fame. It is something that with the animations you get with this, they're nuts. And then there's been so many times where you get great things with this. And if you have Chase on Artist, you're also going to want Rim Protector, because whenever you get the blocks, it helps your takeover meter. It helps your takeover meter more, so you might as well get that. And it helps with the blocks too. I've tried like taking Chase on Artist off, putting a Rim Protector on. They work together to help block shots. And again, Chase on Artist is situational with transition, or if you're behind somebody. Rim Protector, you can kind of front people and block them that way. Pick Dodger I only have on bronze. I've seen people put that up to gold, but I don't really think it's necessary. As long as you try to do your best and run around them, mess with when you're touching the right stick for sprinting, you're usually fine with getting around picks. Interceptor is nice for park, especially in Pro-Am 2. You're able to pick the balls up. I don't really think you need to go any higher. With the setup I have right now, I like this a lot. You can put this up a little bit higher, but you want Interceptor. It's something you want, at least on bronze, because I tried it without it, and you don't get any balls. You do not pick any balls off in the passing lanes at all. It's very nice to have it. And then Trapper I have, it just helps with clamps. It helps them pick up the ball. I've tried it without it again, and they just don't pick up the ball. It's like clamps doesn't work unless you have Trapper to help them pick the ball up. It's very weird. Pickpocket I've tried on Hall of Fame, but the reason I brought it down from Hall of Fame was to get Trapper, because I was like, I cannot steal the ball because I'm not forcing anyone to pick up the ball. So having them both on silver, I feel like is more beneficial than having one of them on Hall of Fame. I just was never able to time the, I don't know if I wasn't timing it right. I thought I was, but it just never seemed to work. So I feel like with this, when having Pickpocket and Trapper at the same time, the Hall of Fame clamps, this defender isn't something you need. I just like it. You could, take that off or not even have it, and, add either Trapper or Interceptor or Pickpocket, or do whatever you'd like with those. But I feel like these are some of the best badges you can have for a two-way build at the point guard position. So guys, this is what I feel like are the best badges for any type of two-way build in 2K20. Clutch here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, and peace out, guys. Thanks.